Hello again. We're finishing up Chapter 7, Information Processing. This is our third section of 3, and we're going to be focusing on attention and a little bit on processing speed. This is a good general definition of attention. Attention, we know, has certain characteristics. One is how long you can attend. The length of your attention span is your age expressed in minutes, less than or equal to 20 minutes. This means the typical adult can only focus intently for about a 20-minute span. We will then take a short break and can refocus for another 20 minutes. We can repeat this a few times, but eventually we will not be able to stay focused for an entire 20-minute duration. We will begin to fidget and doodle and wag our foot. We'll destroy any styrofoam cups at hand. We daydream, etc. We learn to distinguish what's important. We learn to shift our attention. But we also know that this isn't good for us. We try to divide our attention, trying to focus on two tasks at the same time. We actually don't have any evidence that humans can do this. We're really rapidly shifting back and forth between activities and likely not doing as well on either task as we would if we were just focusing on one activity. This is a chart reiterating types of attention, another definition of attention, sustained attention relating to the duration, selective attention relating to distinguishing between important and unimportant stimuli, and of course divided or shifted attention. We do get better with age at managing our attention, but only to a point. We begin to lose our selective attention and especially our divided or shifting attention skills. You might see this in your parents if they don't like to drive with the radio on. They don't want to have any distractions when they're behind the wheel. How can you improve your attention? I've got 5 techniques here, and I'm really hoping that you're already familiar with these. The first is short and sweet. You pick a finite number of activities to do. You might read 5 pages, do 6 problems, answer 3 questions, then allow yourself a break. If you know Behavior Mod, this is called a fixed ratio schedule. The next technique is to eat your vegetables before dessert. You decide to work for a specific amount of time, no more than 20 minutes, and then give yourself a break. Again, with Behavior Mod, that's a fixed interval schedule. A third technique is to employ an active learning strategy. You take notes on your reading. You can highlight, but be careful. If everything is highlighted, then nothing is highlighted. Construct mnemonics, outline a chapter, formulate or answer questions, explain it to a dumb friend. The fourth technique is to recognize when the grass is greener. If you find yourself reading and rereading the same page, if you are hopelessly bogged down, switch to a new subject, but not more often than every 20 minutes. The last technique is to take a break already. If you've been studying a while, go ahead, go out for a pizza, watch a short movie, exercise. Your brain will still be processing all the material you've been putting into it. This is the address to a short yet powerful YouTube video related to divided attention and how it really doesn't work too well. Our last topic for this chapter is processing speed. And it's just what you think. It's how fast we can process information. This is another area that improves as we get older, and then begins the inevitable downward slide. This area is important because it relates to how well we can get through many everyday tasks. You may be able to see how processing speed can be related to reading. One of our measures of reading readiness will ask the child to rapidly name common items: cat, tree, book, etc. If a child has difficulties rapidly identifying familiar representational pictures, they are certainly likely to have problems rapidly identifying symbols. This is the end of Chapter 7. Our next video will begin Chapter 8, Intelligence.